In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Merge Tactics, which is Clash Royale's new auto chess game mode. Basically, the backstory behind this game mode is that there was a beta game for Supercell called Clash Mini. It was in beta for multiple years, but they ultimately decided to kill it in 2024 and bring that auto battler experience over to Clash Royale. And so that is what this game mode is. So we're going to take a look at it, get my first reactions to absolutely everything about it, and determine whether or not it is actually good. And so this is what the main menu for everything looks like. Everything looks actually really cool here. The king is much more 3D, and I think the artwork for this is going to be much more 3D as well. So we have these things right here called rulers, and it looks like these are the core things that you kind of choose going into battle with. With Merge Tactics, you don't actually build a deck, it looks like. We have a card pool, and there are all of these cards here, and you will have a chance to get all of these throughout the game. It is a set pool, and as you can see, the elixir values are different from the normal elixir values of normal cards. Like we have a 3 elixir P.E.K.K.A right here. We have a 3 elixir Executioner, Goblin Machine. Well, Goblin Machine's already 4 elixir, but the elixir values are much different, as you can see. And also, as you can see, the card levels come over from your normal card levels in your normal deck. So it's not like you're having to upgrade an entire separate pool of cards, which is actually pretty nice. I kind of like that cross progression element. It does have its drawbacks if you are already underleveled, but I like that you don't have to actually play this game mode to get specific progression from this game mode. You can play Clash Royale however you want, and it contributes to however you want. We also have these things called modifiers, and I think you unlock these as you progress through the trophy road, and they basically can change the outcome of games. Like big bucks, all rulers start with +5 elixir, which gives you a little bit more to do. And as you can see, it unlocks a bronze too. So yeah, you unlock them as you progress through. Okay. So looking at the rulers, there's 2 right now. We have the Royal King, and it looks like all the rulers have their own track. You can upgrade them, or I guess just unlock them through playing them somehow. It looks like Marble King and Velvet King are actually skins for the rulers, which is cool. You get some cosmetic progression here. And yeah, if you press this paintbrush, yeah, you have different skins for them. And yeah, there's different skins for the attacks as well. Okay, so that's what this plasma cannon is right here. It's a different skin for the attack. I'm figuring this all out as we're going along. Bear with me here. And then we have the Spirit Empress, who is also a ruler here. And she also has cosmetic stuff that you can upgrade. And her ability, Fusion Foresight, every merge grants you +1 bonus elixir. For the Royal King, his ability, Royal Commission, losing grants you +4 elixir. So then going back to home screen, you click on the king, and there is a trophy road here. This is where you unlock the different modifiers. You also unlock cards from here as well. So that helps out with progression. You also unlock more ruler cards as well. As you can see, you can do your daily lucky drops through this as well. You can also earn crowns to go to the past Royale. So you can play this and progress normally in Clash Royale, which is very cool. So probably what you've all been waiting for. Let's go ahead and hop into a game and see what it looks like. Based on everything and the way it is, I'm already telling you, this is so different than what Clash Mini was. Clash Mini had such a different art style. It already had so different mechanics. You know, in Clash Mini, you would build a deck as well, but this is not Clash Mini. This is an entirely different auto battler mode that is more attuned to what Clash Royale has. And I know a lot of people aren't gonna like that, but let's hop into the gameplay and see what it actually does. If I can find a game. There we go. Wow, what do you know? Okay, so we play against 4 people. It automatically plays a card, and then we tap a card from the bottom to play. So I'm gonna play Goblin Machine. So since we already had a Goblin played and we played Goblin Machine, that gives us the Goblin Synergy, where we gain a 2 elixir Goblin. Okay, that's cool. What's our opponent gonna do? They also have a Goblin, but also the Princess. So of course, as you can see, all the cards have their different abilities. Goblin Machine shoots his rocket, so that's very familiar to what it normally is in Clash Royale. I don't think I'm gonna go over all the units and all their abilities, but yeah. Also, as you can see, we won that round. My ruler did damage to his ruler, so his HP went down from 10 to 8. Now that the round has advanced, there's our Goblin card for using the Goblin Synergy, which is cool. We're gonna throw the Dark Goblin in here as well. We're actually gonna put the Spear Goblin back on there. This is like a shelf, this little wooden thing. And with that shelf, if you wanna swap cards but not sell cards, you can put your units there temporarily. And when you have room to expand, to get to 4 units, I can then put my Spear Goblin back on there if I want to. So it looks like I'm actually going to lose this round. Bandit and Executioner just absolutely owned me. Then as you can see, I took damage as well. So now my HP is down to 7. So also for losing, my ruler just gave me 4 elixir. So now I'm up to 9, which is good. I need something that can do more HP. So that gives us a Goblin card. We just upgrade our Spear Goblin. I'm going to get a Valkyrie going. I'm also going to get a Knight going. I think what I'm going to do is actually do that. Then do this. And then, oh, I'm tweaking here. Prince here. Okay. I just did so much there. But I was just moving stuff between the shelf. Buying stuff as well. I just wanted stuff that had more HP. So I got Valkyrie, Knight, and Prince. Kept the Dark Goblin on. Subbed everything off. And I think I may adjust the strategy going forward as well. I don't think I want to do goblins. So I think I'll switch things out. So with that being the case, what I'm going to do, I'm going to sell all of my goblin cards and get elixir back. That gives us tons of elixir. We're going to get an Archer Queen down. We're going to upgrade my Prince to 2-star. We're going to 2-star my Knight. And then we're going to upgrade my Dark Goblin to 2-star as well. And I do have elixir left over to buy the Goblin, but I'm not going to do that because he wouldn't be able to fit on the board. And yeah, I'm not doing a very good job of establishing synergies. I should be doing better at that, but we are playing against bots and we're just kind of figuring this out. So we'll see how things go. I mean, I'm doing okay this round. The Mega Knight and the P.E.K.K.A. are definitely a pain, but we're taking care of them. All right, next round here, what do I want to do? I don't really want to play any of those cards. So I'm just going to do that and then sell. Dude, I don't want to play any of these. I guess I'll just get an Executioner, then upgrade him. I don't really want that. Actually, we'll sell again. Get an Archer going. Get a Princess going. Swap that like that. I guess that works. Not really. We didn't change anything with our synergies. For those of you that are familiar with Clash Mini, you can tell this gameplay is very different. It is much more random, that's for sure. The tiles on the ground are hexagons instead of squares, which is really interesting. I don't know. It must have to do with somehow the troop pathfinding. And hexagons somehow alter that. I don't think I'm really going to change anything here. I think I'm just going to keep everything. Another thing you can do, you can tap on your opponent. You can actually see what they're playing. And then you can go back. And so if you want to strategize for that particular opponent, then you can do that, which is very cool. So if I win this game, I should win the entire game. I should be able to take out the remaining HP of my opponent. So let's see right here. The Princess, the Archer Queen, and the Dark Goblin in the back are absolutely cooking, while the stuff up front just tanks. And yeah, that does the rest of the damage to the other ruler. So we get first place. That's awesome. And as you can see, we get crowns, we get our lucky drop, and we get gold from that, which is very nice. So for this game, I'm actually going to try the Spirit Empress over the Royal King. Just switch it up a little bit. She has some different animations, Spirited Splash, which is cool. Then of course, as I showed earlier, her ability is different as well. Every merge grants you bonus 1 elixir, so it encourages merging. So yeah, let's hop into one more game. As I said, this is not Clash Mini. This is not close to Clash Mini. I know the Clash Mini community is not gonna like that. And I have opinions about it as well, because I loved Clash Mini. That was such a fun game. But to a certain extent, I do think this is fun as well. It's not as strategy intensive as Clash Mini, but let's say you're playing Clash Royale, you played like 10 games, you're kind of tired of it. You can switch over to this, play a couple games of this, still get some crowns for your past Royale. I don't think it's really meant to be like a main game mode, right? So we start with the Spear Goblin. I'm just gonna start out with the Valkyrie. No synergies granted from that, but it's just the opening round. We're just gonna do that. You can see the Spirit Empress on the bottom right. She has little dragons following her. They kind of look like Alays from Minecraft, which I think is pretty cool. But yeah, as that happens, different animation. She throws out her little spirit thingy. And yeah, so because I have her, I want to merge troops. So first thing I want to do actually is sell that. I want to bring a bandit on, and I want to bring a knight on as well. We didn't get anything to merge. The card pool and the cards you get are totally random, so you can't really select what cards you have. So if you can't get any merges, that's just tough. You're just gonna have to deal with that. I feel like I'm yapping a lot, but I'm trying to explain things while also figuring out things at the same time. Hopefully throughout the gameplay, you've been able to see what some of the cards do. Most of their abilities are very similar to what they do in Clash Royale. The Archer shoots arrows, the Valkyrie spins. It's very similar. I don't think the learning curve will be that steep, which is very nice. All right, let's see what we can do here. Again, I don't like any of this that I have going on here. This is not good. I'll just get a bomber to play in the back, and then I'll just put a spear goblin on my shelf. Look at all these synergies I have on the left, but none of them are active because I don't have the ability to get anything that synergizes with the cards I have, and I can't merge anything either. So the Spirit Empress, I'm just getting no value with her right now. And that's just totally random because the troops that I'm getting just aren't synergizing with her. Can I get something that will work? Yes, I can get a Barbarian. That gives us the clan synergy, which gives us 30% of max HP and hit speed, which is nice. Then I can finally merge. I can get a knight which merges and gives me 2 extra elixir. I can also get an extra knight to have, which is very cool. Actually, we'll do that. We'll sell that. Then we'll merge the Barbarian and get 2 elixir back. Okay, we were able to get 2 merges down there. Very nice. I like that. And also the merges, what they do, they just increase the stats of the card. Like, it's nothing crazy, like, you know, HP damage, things like that. It's not like cards get new abilities, I don't think. I think it just increases the base stats of cards, I'm pretty sure. The synergies are the main things that you want to go for. Absolutely. Let's get a P.E.K.K.A. down right now. That P.E.K.K.A. gives us the Ace, which the captain gains 30% bonus damage. We also got the Juggernaut, 15% bonus shield, and Juggernauts get plus 30% shield as well, which is nice. I'm going to keep my elixir. I'm not going to buy anything. I'm also going to rearrange some things. I don't want the bandit to be front and center. I kind of want the P.E.K.K.A. and the knight to be front and center. So we can do that. You can rearrange the cards at any point during the pre-battle phase, which is nice. We might actually lose this round again. Dude, that Archer Queen in the back was hooking me. They got a 2-star Archer Queen. That's insane. Am I about to lose? I better not. I need something from the back that can do more damage. I don't have a lot of ranged units. So let's do that, actually. Let's sell that. Princess here. Let's actually do that. Sell it again. Let's sell the bandit. 2-star princess. 2-star P.E.K.K.A. We're just getting elixir back. And then a dart goblin. Okay, we kind of did something. All right, let's see what happens here. 2 archers, a princess, and a dart goblin. Okay. We kind of cooked, though. Nice. Let's go. Nice, quick, easy round. That takes out that person. Now it's us and this other person. This is the person with the double archer queens. I don't like that. That's not very fun. So what I might do, I might get a second P.E.K.K.A. for no reason, because I can't even play it on the board. I think we might just rock with this. I think we might just do that. I want to keep my range units. I want to keep everything I have on the front lines. So let's just do that. Let's just hope that I can win. Those archer queens are going to be a pain. So let's just hope. I really wish I had a golden knight here, because when looking through the card abilities, golden knight, when he kills an enemy, he then dashes to the back. Kind of like a bandit as well. Golden knight and bandit are good at that. If you have like backline troops you want to take out, golden knight and bandit are good at that. But we did win after all of that. Very nice. So overall, merge tactics. Do I think it's a fun game mode? I do think it is fun, but to a certain extent. This is not a game mode where I would sit and grind for like multiple hours, like I would with Clash Royale. This is a game that I would probably play for about 30 minutes maximum. When I need a break from Clash Royale, I just don't want to grind on the Path of Legends, but I still do want to get my daily lucky drops. I still want to get crowns for my pass. That is where I will play this game mode. Ultimately, I am a fan of auto battler games. I like auto chess. I believe the first auto chess game I played was back in 2019. So I've been playing these games for like 6 years. I enjoy them a lot, but Clash Mini was something special. It was something so special, completely unique to the auto battler genre. And this game mode Merge Tactics is not that unique. If you look at Merge Tactics, if you compare it to any other auto battlers, whether it's on mobile or desktop, something like Teamfight Tactics, or just standard Dota auto chess, there are not many differences. Of course, this does have the appeal with it having Clash characters and having it be in a familiar universe. All of the cards are familiar. They act in a very similar way to the way they do in Clash Royale. But Clash Mini was just something special. Just the different abilities of the cards, the overall ambiance and aesthetic of the game. I thought the progression system from the last update was really unique with it being cosmetic. Speaking of cosmetics, the skins for Clash Mini were unreal. There are skins for the rulers and for their attacks, but they're just not Clash Mini. And I think that point is always going to be in the back of my head. The fact that this is not Clash Mini, and so many people are not going to like it, because the Clash Mini had a smaller community, but such a die-hard community. Oh my gosh, the Clash Mini community is probably, arguably, the most passionate Supercell community that I have ever seen, and passionate in a good way. Sometimes the Clash Royale and the Brawl Stars community can display their passion in a very toxic way, definitely. But Clash Mini had a surprisingly uplifting, passionate community from what I saw from it. Whether that was Twitter, YouTube, Reddit, it was such a great community. And their game that they loved was taken from them and was completely rebranded into something totally different that is borderline devoid of strategy, because as you could tell, this game mode is very random and just doesn't have that same aura that Clash Mini had. So like I said, yeah, I'm gonna play this game mode. I do enjoy it, you know, but Clash Mini, I could sit there for hours and play. I can't do that with this, not at all. Will this game mode be successful? I do not know. I cannot tell, because it is so different than the normal game of Clash Royale. I think it definitely will appeal to some people, but there are gonna be also a wide majority of people that will just totally ignore this and just be like, yeah, let's push Ultimate Champion for the 5 millionth time. Honestly, I feel like I've rambled so much in this video, but just trying the game out, getting my feet wet, sharing my honest thoughts. I just kind of want to do that. This is a very casual video, mainly discussion and gameplay focused, nothing crazy. But if you did enjoy this video, then please leave a like. I would greatly appreciate it. If you do want to see some more merge tactics on the channel, then let me know. I don't really know what videos I would make for it. But yeah, I guess. That's gonna be it for me, and I'll see you all in the next video.